A man's opinion is just information. It is not authority. You have to understand the difference. When somebody expresses a view, a perspective on you, especially when you don't know them, at best, it is information. It is not authority. And that means that you do not need to act upon it. You do not need to respond to it. It is just information that you can reject, that you can allow to float somewhere in the air. It's very important because, generally speaking, women are conditioned and programmed to prioritize the opinion of men. And it starts in childhood, girlhood even. We are conditioned to defer our authority over ourselves to external powers and authorities, whether that's religion, whether that is males in the family. Okay, we are conditioned to defer and not trust our own perspective, not trust our own existence and the way we are experiencing our realities. There's no accident that women are consistently portrayed as hysterical, unreasonable, emotionally led. Okay, because unless that narrative prevails, okay, it's much harder for women to assert and assume rightful adult authority over how they see themselves. It's much harder for you to say, no, this is what I want. This is what I don't want. This is what I know to be true because I've experienced it. That is why we keep being portrayed in certain ways. And when you are, as a woman, clear, assertive, articulate, consistent in that articulation, you will be labeled as masculine. You will be labeled as unfeeling. You will be labeled as selfish. You will be labeled as aggressive, angry, bitter, hurt. These are the dog whistle words that will be used to describe you quite simply because you are able to clearly articulate what you mean, articulate what you think, articulate what you want. You are an adult. You should be functioning like an adult. And adults get to be the authority on themselves. They get to make their own choices. And regardless of the outcome sometimes of our decisions, that's life. Sometimes we make a decision to go left and it's not what we expected. Sometimes we make a decision to go right and it's better than what we expected. But you still have the right to make that decision. That's the point. Adult women have the right to decide who they are, to decide what they want, regardless of what a man thinks about that. Okay? A man's opinion is information at best. It is not authority over you and how you see yourself.